New face. Who dis? I'm still totally not used to it. As you can see, I have a sidekick because this is not an episode, but a very short YarnCon recap.
Are you waiting for me to agree?
We have a YarnCon 2019 drink. I feel like I'm very far.
Did you run the rim with lime?
Yes, that's what that is. Okay, the very special YarnCon drink is a michelada. Why, you ask, is the michelada the YarnCon drink? That is because Leticia, which I am probably butchering, it looks like Letitia, but that is not how you say it. And I feel bad because now you look really little because I moved way up. Because having a name Chevis, I know what it's like to have people say your name wrong all of the time, which I'm fine with. I don't even care. Like, that's why a lot of people call me Chevy. But I just don't think that my mouth makes that Leticia. Leticia. Tell me if I'm saying it wrong. She said I could call her Letitia, and I think that that is not acceptable. I want to say it right. But, like, I can't roll my R's. Okay. Like that chick. What's that chick's name? Oh, God. What the hell's her name?
I don't even know what that was. A bird call? We're going snipe hunting later?
Okay. So there's this female rapper, and I can't think of her name. It's like her slogan. She got in a fight. All of you are probably yelling it at the screen. She got in a fight with Nicki Minaj, and she threw a shoe at her, which, who throws a shoe, honestly? Comment below if you know that movie quote. But she goes, oh, grrr, and it like rolls with the back of her. It's like, oh, grrr. It sounds like that, but I can only do it with the front of my tongue, not the back of my tongue, because my mouth is broken, which is probably the same reason I can't roll my R's. But y'all, she wanted to trademark that. Not even kidding. Like, do you remember, you know who Paris Hilton is? Do you remember Paris Hilton?
I wouldn't know if she walked in the door, but I've heard of her.
Okay, well, back in the day when she was, like, popular, which I don't know, maybe she still's popular. I'm old. I don't know. But she used to say, that's hot. That's hot.
Didn't everybody used to say that?
That's hot. Well, she started it, and then everybody said it, so she tried to make it get it trademarked.
Can't do that.
Right. Well, Cardi B, it came to me. Cardi B, that chick, she tried to get it trademarked, and she's, I guess, all huffy that they won't let her. Girl, sit down. Go home. Trying to get your trademark. Anyway, that's what I think of when I can't roll my R's.
Carlton.
The dance? Did he try to do it?
Yeah, a couple months ago. Somebody did it on national TV or something. He was like, no, that's my move, I'm trademarking that, I'm suing you. And they said, no, you can't really trademark that.
That wasn't it, but would you like to?
Whatever it was.
I'll move stuff. I'd love to see it. Will you show us?
I don't have a sweater.
Y'all want to see it, don't you? You don't even know how to do it, do you?
I don't. No, but it's something like this.
Okay, let's make this drink.
Why don't you show us?
I don't think I know how to do it. Well, yeah, I probably could. It would be terrible. Okay, a michelada is sort of like, you'll see people say it's like a Bloody Mary because it has tomato juice. That's right, folks.
That's right, what?
Folks.
Folks?
Folks.
You pronounce folks, but milk comes out milk.
Shut up. I don't know why I say milk. I just do. Milk. Whatever. Okay, this was a special delivery from Leticia. Fuck. I'll get it one of these days. Somebody has to tell me how to say it right. Leticia.
She did.
Leticia.
Like 7 times.
Yeah, but I couldn't hear.
And you did it, and she was like, you got it.
No.
And then you kept trying.
No. She was like, it's okay, you can just call me Leticia. I was like, no, I don't want to, because that's not your name. Anyway, her friend makes this, and I guess this is like the golden juice, and he or she, I think she said he, won't give anyone the recipe. Oh.
It's not ice milk.
So this is like very hooty-hoo here, people. It's It's the good stuff. It went over many mountainous stream to get to us. I prefer ice. You do the lime, and I did a little bit of research on it. You are to rim your glass with tahine, which is T-A-J-I-N, tahine.
What is it?
Tahine.
Spell it.
T-A-J-I-N.
Okay.
Or is it T-E-J-I-N? I think
No, I
it's
think so.
T-A-J-I-N. Which I believe is just like a chipotle lime concoction. Tahine is the name brand. I trucked all over Kroger and asked, I had like half of the clientele. I had half of the employees trying to find it. They couldn't find it. So I Googled it and made my own. Whether it's right or not, I don't know. I used the first recipe I found, yada, yada. Dan is choosing to not do ice with his. So what you do is, I wonder if I should shake this.
Why do weirdos put ice in their beer? Who puts ice in their beer?
I want to make sure it's good and shooked up.
Shooked up. Milk.
Milk. Okay, now what I saw was half and half, but I tend to like a little less tomatoey. So tell me when to stop. Dan didn't want ice.
When you get halfway.
Well, but these glasses are deceiving, see?
What are they?
Good?
Brewed in the Fort Craft Beer. Oh, that was.
They were from that
Matt
festival
Anthony's.
we worked that time.
Sure. You have
Okay.
more than I do.
Yeah, but I have ice in mine. You do not.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'll pour a little more.
Okay. All right. Very good.
Dan likes Bloody Marys. I am not.
I don't.
Ooh. I'm excited about that. That tastes good by
I'll
itself.
spill some more real quick.
Oh my God, I'm excited. Just that stuff by itself's good. And I'm not a huge fan of tomato. I mean, I like tomato, but I'm not like, oh, I don't do Bloody Marys. Like V8 juice, I don't like V8 juice. Then, you're probably wondering, Modelo Especial, looky here. So this is why people say that it's like a Bloody Mary, but it is so not a Bloody Mary because you mix it with beer instead of vodka. I almost feel like, oh, I should have brought one of my straws. I feel like,
Put your beer on ice and then drink it through a straw.
you know me, I'm not normal.
There's something wrong with you.
I've always liked ice in my beer because I would rather drink watered down beer than piss warm beer. That's just how I roll, people. Okay, ready? All right, we're cheersing. Cheers.
We're not cheersing.
Thank
We're
you.
toasting.
No, you give a
Cheers.
toast. You clinkies. Cheers. Okay. Oh, wait, I forgot the lime. I think you're supposed to put that in. Ooh. It went over there. Here, okay. Okay, clinky. That would go really good with eggs. Like I want an omelet. I want a really cheesy omelet.
We have 2 eggs out there. You can have one on one.
Ooh, chorizo, I can see.
Oh,
The
yeah.
spice. The spice
yeah.
is awesome.
Chorizo breakfast burrito.
I'm just going to run through real quick what my small haul at YarnCon was, which,
Small haul.
well, I didn't get as much as I normally, like no sweaters worths or anything like that, because it's the year of the kitchen. God, you guys. For those of you who've watched a very long time, you know that I did a video on attending a fiber festival and going with a game plan, right? I'll link it up here. I totally didn't do any of my rules
Over there.
because the eye's over there.
Here, put it right there.
No, there's a little eye right there. Anyway, that Fiber Festival video, I basically did not follow any of my rules. All I did was skim the vendor list and I went in with zero plan. I was just going to buy things that spoke to me, and that's what I did. So I'm going to go through them right quick. As far as the yarn goes, I'm going to tell you the colorway names. I just burped and I'm going to cut it out. So then Dan's doing the, what's his name? Joey.
Gladstone.
It's on Full House.
Yeah.
Joey.
That was Gladstone. Belky Bartakamus. Where's he
Thumbs
from?
up for everyone who knows who Valky is.
Where's he from? an island?
I forget. I don't remember.
Hmm.
Do we know? And I don't remember his cousin's name.
Larry.
Larry and Balky?
Yeah.
For the haul, I'm just going to give you the colorway names because those are fun. I'm not going to give you the fiber content because, to be honest with you, when other people do it, I completely zone out on that. If you really like the yarn and you want to know, I'm guessing that you will go to their website anyway. So, as per usual, all the links are below. Go check out all these awesome peeps. Promise. That being said, YarnCon this year was huge. Keep in mind, we have been going for, I want to say 8 years, 7 years.
YarnCon? Oh, 5 or 6.
No, I've been to more than that, haven't I?
No.
Okay, many years. And when I first started going, it was just a block of vendors on the ballroom floor. That's all it was, which you'll
Half
see
of the ballroom.
half of
And
it.
spread out.
But you'll be able to see the ballroom of YarnCon. This year, well, last year they had people, the entire ballroom floor is full. I've watched it grow from this little, we have watched it, you haven't gone with me every year, but Dan usually goes. We've watched it grow from, 20 some vendors to a hell of a lot more than that. Now the entire ballroom floor is full, the balcony is full, the entrance foyer thing outside the ballroom is full, and this year was the first year they actually had vendors in the basement. It was
And it
really
was full.
yeah, well, she said that Natalie is the one that, no, Natalia. I did that the last time I talked about YarnCon. Natalia is one of the co-founders, and she said that they actually had to turn people away this year, which the only reason I know that is because she stated that in Christy Glass's interview. Christy Glass was there. So I was standing beside her at Shirsty Cat, and I was like, "Hi, Christy." And she's like, "Hi." Because you can imagine how many people she meets.
She turned around and she was like, "Oh my God, are you Chevy Rell?"
Not at all. I said, "Hi, Christy," like I knew who she was, because obviously I do. And then she looked at me like, you know how when someone says your name and you're like, oh shit, I think I've met this person before and I have no idea what their name is. And you're like trying to reel back. And I was like, you don't know me. Like, I can totally see it on her face. I'm like, you don't know me. We've never met, but I know who you are. Hello. She was super cool. She used to live in Chicago, and Clint, my best friend, was there. So they kind of went back and forth about where they used to live, because she used to live in Wrigley and he used to live in Wrigley and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, she did a video on it, and she interviewed Natalia, and Natalia kind of talked about the history of YarnCon, which was really cool. I learned some things, so if any of you are interested in that, I would suggest going to watch it. I don't know. I can link other people's videos. I'll try it. I'll try to do the little eye thing for that video if you want, and I will also link it in the comments below, or the description below if you're interested. Dan has polka dots. Those are from our blinds.
No
Ta-da! No more polka
Now I'm
dots.
washed up.
You are wearing white.
Am I allowed to wear white?
Yes, the whole
Is
like.
it too early for that?
Well, here's
Or
my
do they not do
question.
that anymore?
You're not supposed to wear white after Labor Day, but isn't everything really after Labor Day?
Not next Labor Day. It's still before next.
I
Labor
suppose.
Day.
Does it go by January? So can you wear white in January? Which I know that rule isn't a rule anymore. Anyway, do you guys want to see the stuff? Ha ha ha. Do you? Ha ha. Do you? Okay, I got this little guy. Look, isn't it cute? This is a little felt hedgehog. Huh?
You should go in order.
I don't remember what order I did things in. I'm just going to
Seriously?
grab stuff. You still
did.
have dots on you. Oh my gosh. People bitch about the lighting. This is going to be a terrible episode.
You didn't set anything up. You didn't turn anything on. You just sat down and said, go.
Well, it's super light. I didn't know the sun was going to be doing this shit.
What do you think it was going to do?
Ugh. It was overcast a minute ago. Look, see, it's going away
This
already.
is Indiana. You're lucky it's not snowing at 85 degrees.
It did. Ooh, I met Pam and Katie at YarnCon, and Pam, remind me to show you her picture.
Okay. I don't know, Pam.
They got snow up north. I don't know. This is probably going to annoy the shit out of people. I'm so sorry. But it is what it is. They got snow up north. I want to say she's like on the Wisconsin line or pretty close to, not very far. She had a picture on her Instagram where like this was in the morning and this was in the afternoon, and it was like sunny and green and total like inches of snow. This little guy comes from Esther's Place. Again, will be linked. She's from Big Rock, Illinois. It has everything in here to make him except for the needles, which I bought. This is actually thanks to Dan. He's the one that was like, hey, didn't you say that Logan wanted a needle felt? I bought this for Logan for her congratulations on being a new mommy present. Because
what are all those onesies he made?
well, but those are for the baby. This is for Logan because she wanted a needle felt, and this I thought was perfect. Now, her thing is sloths. They didn't have any sloths. So Hedgehog thought it was the next best thing. And I love his little flowers. Aren't they cute? She had these super cute elves. They were all cool, except I couldn't decide between them. And I was ho-humming, and I picked this one up. Well, there was a chick there who was stocking the shelf. So I picked this up, and she put one in its place. And Dan's like, okay, you get the hedgehog because now there isn't a hole for it. So that's why she got the hedgehog. Okay, Honey Girl Farms. Shanna, she also designed a hat pattern that is going to be coming out in May that she had there, and it looks sort of like broken brioche, and it's really cool. So be on the lookout for that. I'll probably talk about that again because I did kind of maybe offer to test knit it if she needed any. So we'll see about that. But at her booth, you know I love these things. And those are by Emily Martian. Talked about her before. Shirsty Cat. For those Christy Glass followers, you definitely know who Shirsty Cat is because she just did an interview with her. She is from the Pennsylvania area, I want to say. Is that what she said? This is her Peacocky colorway, and she had this knit up in her booth into a hat, and I absolutely loved it. And I asked her what the hat is, and forgive me because I can't remember the name, only because I couldn't get past the fact that it was one of Corrado's patterns. Corrado Lark, he is a designer. I've wanted to knit his patterns before. I saw this knit up into a cool hat. I absolutely loved it. So Corrado, I'm coming for that hat pattern, yo. That's what this is gonna be.
What's a Corrado?
Corrado Lark, Corrado Lark, Corrado Lark. Knitwear podcast channel. Yay. He's got wonderful. He has a podcast, and that's his little, which I might cut that out because I'm sure it was terrible. But that's his intro, and it gets stuck in your head. I bought 2 skeins from I Feel Like Dying. Dying, get it? Yeah. Dying. This is Tiana, and this colorway is the Wanderer, both fingering weight, and this one is Galactic Chaos. Aren't they awesome? No plans, no idea what I'm going to do with these. I just loved them. It's getting blown out, but you know what I mean, right? You get it? All of her colors were super cool, and she was dressed flippin' adorable. She had her sugar skulls are her things. So she had on like sugar skull leggings, and she had this sugar skull mask on. You guys, look at this. I fell in love. Oh, look at that. It's going to be socks for me. This is Nebula Fiber Collective.
Yeah, that was a cool booth. I like that booth.
You'll see the gal who...
Oh, yeah, picture.
Yeah, there's a picture.
She was fun.
The colorway is called Life, inspired by the movie Life. Then I have one more thing, and it was actually a gift, you guys. Kim, Chasing Acorns. You know, last year I got my coaster, right? My cool resin coaster. Soon as she saw me, which there's photographic evidence of this as well, I went into her booth to say hello. Look at what she made me. She said this has been in the works for like months. I hope you can see that. It's really glary. Look, it's Olive in her little socks in a martini glass. Isn't that so cool? Oh, people are amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. That's it for the haul. Am I forgetting something?
Oh.
Anywho, at the end or after now, I am going to put in pictures. And then at the very end, there's a little game for all of you Where's Waldo fans. Just saying. Oh, I almost forgot some of the pictures. I saw Burr Oak Studios. I have one of her bracelets. She's the gal that uses the old aluminum knitting needles and makes really cool jewelry out of them.
And wind chimes.
Excuse me. She makes all sorts of stuff out of them. But I purchased a bracelet from her, I think last year. And I must have gotten it stuck or snagged on something and something bent. And it was hard to get off and on because whatever I did to it, it like wrapped around itself. And I always fought it whenever I was trying to get it off. So I showed her thinking that she could like bend it back to where it was supposed to be. Dude, she like busted out all of her stuff and put on a whole brand new little thingy. She's like, this will be way stronger. It won't do that again if you catch it. So it was awesome. There's a picture. We had fun. And then Mochi Mochi Land. Oh my gosh, you guys, that place was awesome. Yes. I'll post a few pictures of that. That table was so cool. It was an entire land. And the gal had scavenger hunts. I'd say for the kids, but, you know, adults were doing it too. There was so much going on that it was like a scavenger hunt, which Where's Waldo made me think of that because it was sort of like that. So I have some pictures of that. And that's it. Ta-da! Be sure to check out the links below if you like any of the stuff that you saw and you want to go support those makers. I will also include
I don't see any links.
In the description box below once I post the video.
Is that the description box?
That's my very fancy tripod stand, which is actually yoga blocks.
But we're going to call it a description box from now on.
Ooh, that one is real spicy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to try actual tahini to see the difference.
Oh, yeah. Where do you get it?
At the grocery. Dude, the website
well,
said...
that one.
Well, you know, New Haven.
Oh.
Our Kroger is terrible. Terrible.
I've been to better.
She looks terrible. Have you ever seen that? I'll link that below, too. That was a Clint video, and I'm going to have to ask him where it is because I don't even remember now what it was called. But we quote it all the time, and I've only seen it once. Anywho, I will post a michelada recipe in the description box down below.
Not this one.
It's not going to be as good as this because this is a secret recipe, which we can only hope he's passed down to someone.
Or she.
Or she. I think she said he, though. I really do. But I misquote a whole bunch of shit, so. Enjoy the pictures. Any questions, let me know. I decided to do a separate one because, A, not everybody likes to see wool piggery, and they are not into watching haul videos, even though ours are anytime I'm involved, so it's a little different.
Yeah.
So, for those of you who are interested, that's why you're here. And the next thing that you see will be pictures, and then that my rendition of YarnCon 2019 Where's Waldo-ish video. Okay, we'll see you later.
Cheers.
Clinky, and you said cheers, haha. You give a toast, right? Tell me. You give a toast, and you cheers, Clinky.
No, you cheer. You say cheers at the end of the toast. Cheers. At
Cheers.
the end of the toast.
To YarnCon 2019. Cheers.
Cheers. See?
in this edition of YarnCon 2019. Instead of Find Waldo, we're going to play Find Christy Glass. Look real hard. Here, we'll go back. Look at all this fibery goodness, you guys. Can anyone find Christy? I didn't even know she was coming. I met her. She was super nice. Here you go.